What's up, Dragon Brood? Today, we're on a pretty simple formula. You like Golgari, you like Turgid. So, we're just gonna do them both at the same time. So we've got a Golgari discard list, rocking Turgid as expected, and that's what we're going in on today. How it's gonna work out? Hell if I know, but let's go find out. Okay, we're trying some pretty interesting things here just to see if the combination of colors allows for some stuff we don't normally get. But we're going to start with Eye Twitch. Obviously solid. It's going to let us get some late game cards, help us find some mana, do a few different things. We're playing 3 of those. We're playing 4 Acquisitions Expert because, you know, when you're playing Turgid, one of the names of the game is discard. So this is where we're at. We're going to play also alongside it the Elder Fang Disciple and Deadly Dispute. Mostly is for a way we can sack these early creatures, maybe advance our mana, help us find some other key cards, but, you know, really working the 2 mana slot here as best we can. Then we're also playing Deadly Brew. Deadly Brew isn't huge, but it's a matter of getting to play it when, you know, you have a Turgid out, maybe they sacrifice something and you get the thing. So we're just kind of playing around with it, seeing how useful it is. We're playing 2 go blank. It really makes your opponent discard 2 cards, which we really like. But the actual removal of the graveyard matters right now in Standard 2022 because there's stuff like Blood on the Snow to get stuff back. It's actually played in a bunch of things, and that's very problematic. You know, so anything that can get stuff back from the graveyard, you don't want to give them that opportunity. So this is a good way to do that. Inscription of Ruin, mostly going to be playing it to discard 2, but occasionally we'll return a creature back or use it to kill something. Soul Shatter, your opponent has a sacrifice and lose something. 2 Baleful Masteries, just kind of a catch-all later in the game. 2 Binding of the Old Gods, just lets us have that extra removal and advances our mana. Culling Ritual, this is a cool thing that we don't get to play in too many lists, so we're giving this a run to see how we feel about it. It can actually possibly lead to us getting rid of everything and playing one of our 2 mana creatures. So that'd be pretty sweet if that worked out. Then we're playing Shadow's Verdict for 2. 4 Turgid, God of Fright. Though most of the time we're going to be playing Turgid's Lantern. We're not really going to be casting Turgid. But, you know, you still got to play him if that's what we're trying to do. Then we have a Skeletal Swarming. 3 Blood on the Snow. 1 Professor Onyx. 3 Hive of the Eye Tyrant. 9 Snow-Covered Swamp. 5 Snow-Covered Forest, 4 Darkboar Pathway, and 2 Woodland Chasm. And the reason we're playing the Woodland Chasm is we can go get those with Binding of the Old Gods, get them into play, and really give us 2 colors. So that's the main reason. We don't want a ton of lands that come into play tap, because we do need to be casting stuff on 4, 5, and 6. But overall, there's nothing real surprising about this. Like, we've played various Turgid decks on the channel before. We've played a lot of Golgari lists on the channel before. So the combination here, we're kind of hoping really works out for us. But as always, we're going to play some games. At the end of the games, we're going to also go over what we would change and update in this list and have a card spotlight for you. All right, opponent mulligans once and keeps. And there's an Eye Twitch, which is likely going to get sacrificed to a Deadly Dispute. Versus a Shambling Ghast. Alright. You know, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just play this. No, they have an Eye Twitch also. Well, that's a whole lot of not fun. Just didn't feel like giving them the treasure, really. Alright, we'll sack that one. Mostly so we stay ahead on extra cards and don't give them, like, the easy out there. I'm gonna take this. Okay. I mean, they're playing red-black. I might just try to drop Skeletal Swarming on them next turn and just see what's up. Golgari Swarming says if a creature died this turn, so not even while it's in play, so that's good. Well, no, let's cancel. Let's attack first, because we know the opponent's going to block here, right? And then this way we get them to make their decision on what to take beforehand. So they likely don't take a thing that makes us sad. So into 3, we'll have 5 mana next turn after using the treasure. I'm going to take this in case we end up in a situation where we need green. As much as I would like to take like a mascot exhibition, I'm just playing it safe just in case. There's a Kalane. All right. Sure. I don't know if they have an easy answer to the skeletons other than just racing. Which, yeah, I'm not opposed to that either. Let's play this. We'll go ahead and get that forest. So now we have options of Blood on the Snow next turn if we really want it. Alright. What you got, opponent? You're gonna sacrifice something with a Deadly Dispute here? Okay. Sure. Kill one of the skeletons? Sounds good. Sure. Deadly Dispute. Attack for 1. Let it get blocked, and we'll make 2 skeletons. Okay. Immersturm Predator. Well, we can make sure that's not a thing. So we're not too worried about that. Oh, well, that also helps too. Huh. Well, I could use Necrotic Fumes. Or I could use Soul Shatter. I feel like I want to use Necrotic Fumes because I know the opponent's deck, and there's a good chance they also have Blood on the Snow, and I'd rather them not get an Immersturm Predator back. So I'm going to do that. And we know that little creature was going to go nowhere. So, meh. Okay. And then we'll attack. Do I sack one of these? Because here's an interesting thing, right? If I make them sacrifice this, because it's one with the highest cost, they actually... Well, he still gets to kill both of these. Yeah, I think I just let it ride. No reason to do anything else there. Because we want to hold on to like their Soul Shatter in case this is like a dragon turn or something. Valky. Sure, we don't have any creatures for Valky to take. Seems great. Now the thing is, I kind of want to do this. This is a bit riskier. But... Actually, opponent's only down to 3 mana. No, I'm okay. Like, unless they have another Deadly Dispute, which they might. I'm willing to gamble. Okay. Oh, well, that's cute. Huh. Okay. I'm game for this. Get an eye twitch back. We can put an eye twitch into play. We'll attack. All right. Opponent's going to sack it and draw cards. Nope, there's that other Deadly Dispute. All right, so even if we would have tried what we wanted, it wouldn't have worked out because the Deadly Dispute was there. Mostly because I would give them access in some way, shape, or form to the mana they needed if they wanted to sweep the board and something else. Do I want to wait and try to exile Embersturm Predator? Nah, we can just do this. They can sack it and draw if they want to. But this also kind of forces them into using a Blood on the Snow, which we're good with. Mostly because we can activate the Hive Tyrant and get rid of that one relevant thing there. Also excellent. I mean, we make them discard, then they'd have to hold the Blood on the Snow if that's the only real card they have. But if they only have Blood on the Snow, sure. And if you get me, you get me. Get rid of that dude. Yep. Alright, so I'm going to assume a sweeper is happening here. Yep. How'd we know? Okay. You can have an Elder Fang Disciple. Go ahead and grab this. Which that doesn't really do much because it's already in play, so there's no benefit there. However, this is awesome to have. Don't hate this. Yep, that'll do it. We'll keep it. Oh no, we're going to need some of our sweepers bad. This is not going to go our way. This is not going to go our way. I mean, Luminarch Aspirant here is going to start putting the pain on us early, I bet. Okay, it was not an Aspirant, but they didn't pay either. Okay, they're doing that now. Alright, fair enough. I mean, we can control things for a bit. I just don't know for how long. Because they're going to get to where they can play a couple things a turn here, I'd imagine. And they're giving us land. Oh, excuse me. They're giving us land, which isn't good, which means they probably have a bunch of live spells. Because I can't imagine they need more than 3 land. Yep, there's a Clarion Spirit. Here comes another creature. He's going to create a token. Yep, yep, yep. All good. I will trade for the Usher. Like, you could have freely got in there with that token, opponent. I guarantee you. I was not worried about that. Okay, so this is actually a little bit of a tougher choice than it seems. I'm going to go ahead and gamble here. I mean, it does mean we take 5. At least. If they draw a land, we're taking a lot more. I mean, it's a gamble because we were taking a lot of damage, or they're going to play another spell. Oh, actually, no, they didn't play another spell. What? Hmm. Okay. Then what gives? Why would you not? What are you playing? An Angels, maybe? Okay. Not at all how I was expecting that to work out. Hmm. Alright, well, Turgid's pretty bad and the Lantern's pretty bad, both here. Yep, Moonarch Aspirants. Might as well. I mean, we're going to take 4, no matter what we do. I think we're just going to die here. The only way we don't is if we draw a Ritual, I think. That is not it. 2, 3, so we take 5 at a minimum? Still trying to live off of Ritual? Okay, I mean, I guess that's it. And even then, if we get Ritual, we just die the next turn to this thing, so... yeah, we're kind of up against it. Yep, pretty sure we're just dead skis. Yeah, that doesn't even matter in the equation of things. We did a whole lot of nothing. I didn't even know your arena usernames could be that long. Did this dude just did this? Maybe he just did. I don't know. But with this dude's going mulligan. Ugh, mulligan that. Ugh, gross. Alright, well, there's not a lot we can do here, sadly. Alright, hopefully we just draw something playable. I mean, technically that's playable. Not particularly what we want to play. Alright, well, our culling ritual is not going to be of much use this game. Though we can get rid of that because it's a permanent. Okay. Good thing we have a Baleful Mastery. I mean, that's about it. Another Invasion of the Giants. Okay, well, interesting. If we get a 2-mana creature, we would actually... I was thinking we'd actually be able to get rid of both of those. Alright, we don't get a benefit from this, but it's still worth doing. Alright. Keeps them off getting a cheap creature here. Okay, well, this is probably getting countered, but I'm just going to play a Turgid. Alright. And the good news is, them dealing 4 to kill creatures doesn't do anything to Turgid, since she's 5. Unless they have, like, that plus a shock or some such, which is possible. Now, the downside is I don't really have anything to take advantage of Turgid here till I play Turgid's Lantern, which then becomes kind of interesting. Okay. Well, I guess we are just going to roll out a Turgid's Lantern. I mean, what else you going to do, opponent? Lose some life or give me something? Either way, we're good. right, we'll get in there for 4. I mean, if we can do 7 a turn, I'm down. Quakebringer, sure. Oh, I was like, man, if we get something to make the opponent sacrifice here, that was about to be so good. All right, so we can technically do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't hate that. Probably not, though. I think we're just going to Baleful Mastery the Quakebringer. Take it. Rager the opponent. We will just pay 4. And then have lethal next turn. Yep. Okay, let's start here. Okay, let's go with this. Back-to-back go blanks. I'm not sure those are necessarily good, but we'll find out. Maybe a situation where they get down a Immersturm Predator or something here, and then we have to like Soul Shatter followed by go blank. Yeah. Not the most exciting thing, but you know, sometimes you do what you gotta do. Question is, does it make more sense to do it on our turn or their turn? I think we pass and just do it on their turn. Though, I mean, I guess they would get to sacrifice. Well, no, they just lose both creatures, so that doesn't really change anything. Yeah, sure. And we'd probably rather them play more cards here. Maybe they'll sack one of their own things from their graveyard. I doubt it. Oh, this is interesting. Why attack with both? All right. Okay, so you're still going to lose 2 creatures. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, this doesn't really do anything for them, does it? All right, go blank. So it'll be 2 cards, and then we get to remove that graveyard. And this is really what the go blanks are here for, is really just stopping some of their cursiveness from your opponent's Blood on the Snow type stuff. All right, Blood on the Snow. Ooh, we did get a dragon out of it. We got a dragon. Doesn't mean they don't have another dragon, though. No attacks. There's a good chance there may be a dragon here, and then we got to figure out how to navigate that. No, but there is a Loth. That is also going to be a problem.
Darkness will swallow the light.
No, opponent, the answer is go ahead and just make your duders. Yep.
Aren't I generous?
Oh no, that sucks. That is probably the wrong thing to happen for us. Oh boy. I mean, maybe? Yeah, I mean, they get a treasure out of it. I mean, that's probably a mistake, because if they had a dragon in hand... Oh, they're just going to block with everything. Nothing wrong with multiple blocks, though.
will slay.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna roll with this. Oh, that was a good call. That was a good call.
Come, I'll tell you a secret.
And we're still not in great shape here. Plain, yep. Yep. Man, where's our ritual? Kill so many things. And then we just go to use inscription. Ugh. That sucked. Alright, well we just gotta pass. Hope for the best here. There's not a lot we can do. I mean, yeah, you can sacrifice. Get a card. Yep. Makes sense.
A gift in exchange for loyalty.
I mean, if we're able to block with the Eye Twitch, we'll probably just go get Necrotic Fumes. Use that to kill a Loth. Use our other card to make them discard. And then that's probably all we do. So we can't actually... Well, that's not true. We could just block with the Eye Twitch here. Sure. The opponent's probably just setting up... Oh, no, because that has... Death Touch. Or Menace. Yeah, sadly, I think we just gotta let it through. Mostly because I need something to also sacrifice. Okay.
Subservience will be.
Yep, make 2 dudes. Makes sense.
Do what I demand.
Gassed, alright. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess this is where we do what we can do, huh? Yeah, I guess we just gotta. I don't really have a choice. I was just overthinking it. Yep, you get another card.
I will cull the weak.
We'll go ahead and get High Twitch back, I guess.
My will cannot be denied.
I mean, I'm just hoping that those cards in their hand aren't all lit, so we can use both of these that we've got access to. Yeah, we're just gonna take 4, sadly, go to 10. I mean, just, there's nothing in it for us. Oh, that's not good either. Okay. So we're really gonna need another sweeper. Unfortunately. Alright. Or hope they don't have another Loth. That's the other thing.
You win this round, but I'll be waiting for you.
I mean, because we're going to take 6 and go to... Well, we're going to take 8 and go to 2. So yeah, so we don't really have an out. Unless it's literally another Blood on the Snow. Yeah, it's like the only thing we can do. We can Blood on the Snow, and then that buys us a blocker for the Faceless Haven. But otherwise, I think we're just dead. Yep. GG's. Sadly, I think we just got a mulligan. And we'll keep. And we'll go with getting rid of the mastery. Okay. I need to draw something useful here on 2 to at least give us a shot. If not, it's going to be very difficult, I think. Yep, it's going to be very difficult. Maybe? Nope. Yeah, I already know how this is going to go. Let's make you discard 2. So it gets divided by 0. It did not get divided by 0. What the hell? And they didn't play a Prismari command. Well, that's something. Because I figured, wow, what else did they have? Just nothing to do? I guess that was their only instance? Huh. Well, that definitely changes things quite a bit. Alright, sure. I mean, if you're not countering anything. I guess maybe they just have a bunch of spot removal. Maybe they're a control deck. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Okay. So we're going to have to figure out what to do with these, knowing what we're up against. Goldspan coming into play. Good news is, we can kill a Goldspan dragon. We got that much covered. A little concerning that they could have a Planeswalker, but I think we just do this. We Soul Shatter. And then we just play this. Gets their last card, whatever it is. Just more land. Okay. Well, maybe they only draw land and then we can stick a Onyx. Excellent. There we go, +1. Yes, we will take one of those. We will attack.
I have impeccable study habits.
Yep. Gonna get a fumes so they can kill our Planeswalker, because that's what I would do. But I don't know, maybe they got other ideas. And this is a good example where, you know, we say a lot of the times that the best thing about Turgid is actually the Lantern. Oh, that's sicko. That's really good. I mean, I guess we get insurance. Don't have enough mana for that. I guess I should have taken a land, huh? So I could have Turgid and make them discard, and then we get that. Yeah, that was a little bit of a mistake. Actually, did we have a land option there? No, we didn't. They were all spells. Trying to figure out what the opponent's playing here. I think we go ahead and just play Turgid. No, no. We want to stop what the opponent's doing here. I think we can wait. Then we just play the Lantern. I think that's where we want to be. Because that's just going to be more painful for the opponent. Alright. Cool. What you got? Warden Cannon. Sure.
Oh, look. Another task mage with a wand and a dream. Apparently, I can create...
Yeah, that was weird.
dog form.
You know what? We're gonna keep. And I'm just gonna draw mana. That's my plan. Okay. So far, that plan has failed. Okay, we're back on track. Kinda. Sorta. White. How do we feel about that? Do we even care about that card? I don't feel like we do. Oh, they want a Blizzard Brawl? Like, okay, sure. Weird choice, but alright. And I actually almost soul shattered, but didn't feel it was all that worth it. So we will just pass. Interesting play though. Don't hate it. Yeah, okay. Do 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 do. You gonna attack? All right. We'll just exile one of those. Take two. Probably play another white. Yep. Not sure how I felt that coming, but I felt that coming. How do we want to deal with this? We could go ahead and do this. Get another swamp. Put this in tapped. We go ahead and Deadly Brew. I think with them playing black, Turgid's not going to last long. We're mostly going to be on the Lantern, I believe. Downside is it could just land. Okay, I was thinking it could be land and swarming, and that would have been pretty bad. Okay. Spend 4, get 1. Use that. Okay, I guess I'm in for that. All right. Yeah. I feel like they're just sitting on a bunch of removal here, so I think it's just Lantern. I mean, if they've got binding, they've got binding. No point. We'll wait. Ooh, a Shia. Okay. Been seeing a Shia on quite a few lists lately. I don't know why she became the card du jour lately. But yeah, here's what we're gonna do. Oh, I can't because it's a land. Needed to Baleful Mastery that. So yeah, I deserve to die if I die here. I actually know that. Still did it anyway. Uh-oh, what's the opponent doing? Why are you not just attacking me for 8? Blessing of Frost. Okay. Making it 12. Then what? Man, we should have totally just killed this thing. I'm gonna do it now and give them a card, and that's worse. I could have just got rid of it for no expense. But such is life. Goofed up, gotta pay the price. Wow. 3 mana open still and nothing. I mean, maybe it's another Ashaya. I just feel like at this point it's gotta be just a bunch of spot removal, right? Okay, that could be helpful. And this keeps them from getting stuff out of the yard. I don't know how important that is. Oh, so many inscriptions. Was that all of them? No, it was just 3. Okay. Ranger class. Good one. That actually is probably going to go a pretty good ways here. Okay. And see, and this is the mistake, right? Where I couldn't even kill a Shia with that. Had I waited, I'd be able to use this to kill the Ranger class. Well, I guess this is all we can do. I mean, if they can kill her, they can kill her. I mean, we've at least seen 3 of the inscriptions go away. so we know that's a thing. And they look like their removal is creature-based fighting spells. Well, they had another inscription. And it looks probably like another Blizzard Brawl then. Yep, that's exactly what it was. So be it. Like, nothing you can do about it. If the opponent just rips them all, like, alright. You just gotta deal with it. Sure. Yeah. Okay. If the opponent plays a card here, my question is, can we just kill them? I think we can. Well, no, because they could sacrifice creatures too. I mean, I guess we go to 4? Yeah, and that gives them another permanent they can sacrifice. So they're not dead by any stretch, really. Nice. Glad we got that. Man, opponent drew hot. They are drawing hotter than the sun. I mean, it may be worth it for them to still risk to just go to 2 here. And then draw something off the top. Because if they get it, they win. If they sack a creature, Well, I mean, same thing though. I mean, if they get anything that, yeah. So yeah, that's still fine. If they get another fight spell, which I mean would be one of their last Blizzard Brawl. No, they still have another one. Ah, they drew a Blood Chief there. My God. Okay, well, nothing we can do about it. All right, we're gonna keep this and try to find a way to make it work. All right, we're gonna hope to draw our mana. That's the plan here. That's not our mana, but also not the worst thing. If we draw lands after this, it's still respectable. Or we can go back to black, go blanks. That doesn't suck. Okay, so a gelatinous cube and a deadly dispute. Good to know. Merchant. What are we gonna do with this? I feel like we just go ahead and roll this out. Start putting a little pressure. We may draw a land and get to skeletal swarming here too, so that could be a thing. Interestingly, we could also target ourselves with our lantern so that we could sacrifice a skeletal swarming token. So, I mean, not something you probably really want to make a habit of, but something you can do. Okay, sure. Let's see what's up. And we're going to attack for 1. Now I'm debating if I want to... I do actually want to sacrifice my eye twitch to make sure we get 2 tokens now. But I'm not sure how I'm spending my mana the next turn, so nah, it's all good. While getting a token would be nice, it doesn't necessarily do anything. And eye twitch is still consistent damage for the time being. And the worst part is I may actually have to Baleful Mastery a Skullport Merchant just so we can slowly get ahead on skeletons. Because otherwise it's like attack with 2, they block the 2, they die, we get 2. Like you kind of get stuck in that cycle and nothing really happens. So that's not viable for us. So what I would like to do is just pay 4. Which is not great of an option here. Actually, let me think about this. Yeah, because we attack, it's going to make 2. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. We have to do something here. But even then, that's not a great plan. Trying to think of a way we can get ahead on them, but right now we really can't. Let's at least hit them with this for a second. See what they want to do. They might discard something here. All right, they did. Okay. If we're discarding, I don't know what the opponent's up to here, so. They did get rid of a Blood on the Snow. Oh, and they're not blocking. So we just got a free point? Okay. I mean, the end result would have been the same. We end up with two skeletons, so they should have just blocked, right? Not something I really anticipated happening there. Yeah, alright. You have a Goldspan Dragon. This is a little intriguing. Especially considering... Alright. Now we can target the dragon. It would generate a treasure. They could then sacrifice the dragon. They could double block our skeletons. We do have 6 mana though, so let's go ahead and try. I mean, the play might have still been to just get rid of a Skullport Merchant, let them block 1, generate 2, and then get 3 damage in, put them at 8, and kind of make the situation hard on them. But who knows? Okay, let me go ahead and sack one of these. Oh, that's fun. Too bad I don't have anything else in my yard. Loth. Okay.
Come closer, little thing, that I may see you better. Do what I demand.
Yeah, fair enough.
At least there is blood on your hands.
Alright. And unfortunately, I don't have anything real good in my yard to deal with this. I mean, I could sack the eye twitch, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, you know what? Sacking the eye twitch is probably still fine. Yep. I mean, we just have to hope it's not another Loth or something, really. Goldspan Dragon. Problematic, I'm not gonna lie. But we do have what we have, so it's not the end of the world. And our skeletons will be getting Death Touch to go with their trample here shortly. All right. I think we're just going to activate our lantern 3 times. Maybe. Hold on. If we take 4 here, what happens? We just go to 6. They could sack some things, draw cards. Like, yeah, sure. I think we have more outs by not attacking. Well, ended up not mattering. Everything gets Death Touch and Trample. So that's going to guarantee 2 points. That's 2 points. That's 4. They're going to block the things on the ground. So let's do this. Alright. Target the opponent again. Oh, that was the choice. Ah, now things get a little interesting. Okay, well then. Guess we attack like this. Actually, that's a bad attack. I should have attacked with the 2-power creature. Then the opponent would have taken at least 7. And then they would have been kind of forced into... Yeah, wait. They're going to take 7 anyway? Well, okay. I'll untap the Lantern. I'll target you with the Lantern. So you're either going to sack a dude or you're going to discard the card you're about to pick up. Okay, cool. All right. And that's not going to do it. Guess it's a good thing I didn't attack with my 2-power creature, huh? So I don't know how I felt about that at the end. Like, the deck got some wins and even surprised me a couple times, but really, the Deadly Dispute, the Deadly Brew, and Culling Ritual, actually none of those really performed over the mark, I would say. So I'm not really excited to have those on the list. The final list, I think I'm going to pull those. I would rather just be playing extra copies of iTwitch, of Binding of the Old Gods, and probably even Skeletal Swarming, if I'm being honest. I think those would all just be better to play to help just end the game, you know, and just give you more versatility and flexibility in doing what you're trying to do. And then I would also probably even open space for us to add a couple extra discard spells or even just a couple of better creatures, because I like playing stuff like Nighthawk Scavenger and this type of list as well, because of the life gain, because it's an evasive creature, because of the death touch. Like, those are the type of cards I think can really carry you through the mid game to let you kind of complete the mission, so to speak. So the final list that you're going to be able to download is going to look a little bit different, just because like this one just really wasn't, it wasn't bad, but I think it could easily be made better without a lot of extra work. Now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Immerwolf. And I bring this up because we are talking a lot about Innistrad and Midnight Hunt and all the werewolves, and obviously we're seeing a lot of werewolf cards. And we're in a situation where this is a card that was printed years ago that now is almost doubling in price just because we got all these previews. And even though the card's not necessarily standard legal, and it's not even really that good when you're talking about something like, I don't know, even Pioneer or Modern, the reality is that there's a lot of kitchen table Magic that still gets played and a lot of Commander and other formats. So if there's going to be a lot more werewolves, then yeah, this is going to go up. I would expect you could kind of look around and do the same thing for vampires now and get a head start before we start seeing previews for that in 2 months. Now don't forget, if you want today's deck list, the new one, you can get that in the description down below. And you can find links for all of our other stuff over on our Twitch streams, on our Facebook gaming streams, or you can just come by the Discord and ask questions, get help, say hi, talk about all the previewed cards if you have any questions. We're doing that a lot right now as well. And don't forget, wherever you are watching this, if you would be so kind as to subscribe, support, like, share, especially share, because that helps out a ton, please do so. That really helps with our content and helps the recommendation systems want to spread it a little further. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.